joke. This is a joke. This got to be a joke. Pull the cameras out. Put the cameras out. This has to be a joke. Because the level of obsession and delusion, it simply has to stop. This can't go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. To convince yourself for even a split second that any of the communities listed, but especially the...
Oh, man. Listen, y'all. Listen, this is CJ, Content Connoisseur, and I had to do it, man. We had to do it. The whites only town in Arkansas. So I went to school in Arkansas. I don't have my college. They give you a college ID card. I don't have it, but I went to school in Arkansas, college. And I'm going to tell you something, right? Being there for really 5 years. It's called the natural state. Ain't naturally nothing going on in Arkansas. They have this thing called mudding, right? Where they have these dump trucks and they drive them in a puddle of mud, and that's their fun on top of hunting. That's what they do for fun out there. But we had to do it because the people's reactions to this is so funny to me, man. It's funny because like no one cares, but I have an important message that I think you guys should hear. Very important. Very important. We're going to get to it right about now.
Only white people are going to be allowed. Oh, probably shouldn't listen to that. So only white people are going to be allowed. What do you mean people aren't mad about that? Okay, but they're supposed to get really...
No, that's not what I wanted. No. All right. Here it goes right here. This is what I want. This is the most important thing I want y'all to realize about the whites only town in Arkansas. Watch this.
It's not estimated. There are many whites only towns. We call them sundowner towns here. You can look up what that means. Sadly, it's a thing. No, they still have KKK meetings here and are proud of it.
They do. Yes. And so the reason why I showed that video, it's the most important video of the whole thing. So if you want to stop the video here, that's okay. Arkansas is predominantly white already. Bruh, these I should have brought up the clip, but the person that with the idea right behind all this went to TMZ and he did a whole story on it of how you want to choose his neighbors and you want white Christians and all this stuff. But Arkansas is already like that. There are so many different cities, towns, because they're too small to be cities in Arkansas, whereas there's like no black people, nobody, because Arkansas is white and black pretty much. You're not gonna see too many Hispanic people. If you see any people, Asians and stuff like that, those are what do you call them? They're transfers for our college, this college I went to. I'm not gonna say what college I went to. There's only two, so it's easy to find out. But yeah, you're not gonna find too many others. It's just primarily white. And so I'm gonna let this brother speak on it because he's a truck driver.
And is that by design? Maybe. Those people have malice in their heart. Is that by design? Maybe. Those people have malice in their hearts. I don't know, man. When I drove for Walmart, I regularly was up in places like, Yellville and Flippin and, Berryville, Huntsville, parts of the weird parts of northwestern Arkansas, like Rogers, it's kind of got some little rural areas to it, Pea Ridge, Greens, Farmersville, the famous one, Harrison, Mountain Home, Mountain View, all those places or whatever, like I said, where you will go to the whole town, you go through every stoplight in town, you don't see a single black person in traffic. I'm the only black person.
That's what I'm saying. So like when they made this announcement, I'm like, I lived there for 5 years, bro. Like, if you leave Jonesboro, Arkansas, that's where I went to school. I shouldn't have said that because now you can find out where I'm at. But if you leave there, bro, there's so many towns in Arkansas where, as a black person, if you stop there, if you stop there, either they're gonna give you a fat ticket. Shouts out to I ain't gonna say his name. You'll give you a fat ticket, or the cops might stop you and give you a hard time. This is not new information. Arkansas is already segregated like a oh my goodness. So let's get to the jokes, man. Let's get to the jokes because the jokes got to fly, and I want y'all to have a good time.
Sorry, I can't sleep. I was just thinking about that. That white-only town they're building in Arkansas, and I'm just thinking to myself, isn't Arkansas already a state that just has, like, redneck white people in it?
Yes, redneck.
Like, they can have the entire state. Like, we don't want it. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go to your white-only community. I'm a white man. I want nothing to do with that. That sounds awful. That sounds like only wearing American Eagle for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Now listen, this is where the jokes don't get good, right? Why? This is some of the things they're going to be doing in this community, right?
Through a company called Wisdom Woods LLC, and rather than traditional deeds, which they claim makes them exempt from anti-discrimination laws like the Fair Housing Act. And shockingly, well, maybe not, there's already 40 people living on the site and hundreds more worldwide are applying. They say they have things like goat herding, homeschool programs, flute recitals, and even a white baby bounty, basically rewarding white females for having more children. And I saw one of their interviews and
Go herding. That shit sounds lit. That sounds lit. Go herdily. Oh snap. Wow, that was fire. This last clip, right? This is the last one. Oh man, is probably has the best jokes of all, right? Let's enjoy it.
Mad about it. Well, how about not just only whites, but no Jews either? We want whites only that are non-Jews, and we have the best attorney. Nobody's suing us over this. What do you mean nobody cares? Just laughing? No, I mean Arkansas, the great state of northern Arkansas. Who doesn't want to come to this community of ours? No one wants to come to Arkansas. The real estate agent told us everyone wanted that piece of property. Okay, well, so we'll just start in Arkansas, then we're going to move to Missouri. Missouri's even prettier. Still nobody. How about I say it louder? Whites only community. We're going to broadcast it, let everyone know. Right. Only whites, non-Jewish. How segregated can we get this? Still no. Okay, so we'll call this whole thing Return to the Land. Does that make people mad? It does. No. Because it's funny coming from white people returning to a land that was never theirs. Okay, so we'll call it Return to the Land. We'll start in Arkansas, expand to Missouri. What if we say we're going to go into all 50 states? Does that make people mad? They're still ignoring us. How is the top liked comment? No one gives a shit. Okay, well we need to set up some.
I will leave you with this, man. Montana, Iowa, Wyoming, every state that's not lit has plenty of white folks. So when you hear this about these white people got a town, all the towns that we don't exist in, like I said, Montana, I don't know about Oregon because they have that school out there, but like Utah, right? Who live like outside of like I think UTEP, and I think they have BYU, and they have a few things out there, but like that doesn't sound like nowhere. None of us would be there, right? It doesn't. No. So this is cope. This is copium. This is all what it is. This is why they went to TMZ, so people would care. Because in America, right? This is a white country. We know this. White people run the country. We know this. And if you go to all the flyover states, guess who lives there? White people. Mostly. Oh man. So enjoy a laugh, man. Hope you enjoyed. I did too. I'm out, man.